Will Georgia's defense be better in 2019 than it was in 2018? I think it will. Let's look at some key losses on the defense first. Georgia loses Jonathan Ledbetter on the defensive line, a very good defensive end who's been good at run stopping. They lose Natrez Patrick and DeAndre Walker. DeAndre Walker was Georgia's basically only source of pass rush in the 2018 season. Natrez Patrick was a solid linebacker, but nothing Georgia can't replace. But DeAndre Baker is a different story, as he will be nearly impossible to replace because he was a top cornerback in the country, as he was drafted as the first cornerback overall in the NFL draft to the New York Giants. However, why do I think Georgia's defense will be better? First off, the pass rush. Jermaine Johnson and Nolan Smith. Those were the two best pass rushers in the recruiting class of 2019, and Kirby Smart found a way to get them. So, well, as you can see in G-Day, they both played on the first team defense, so obviously they've already earned the starting role, and they will be on pass rushing downs and terrorizing quarterbacks this whole year. And the secondary is already good, but they lost DeAndre Baker. However, Eric Stokes will fill the void left by DeAndre Baker and step up as the number one man, while the rest of the defensive backs step up as they were young last year, and they will improve. So if all the young guys take a step up and Eric Stokes fills the role, I think the secondary will be just as good as it was last year. The defensive line, they returned Tyler Clark and Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis was the main reason we stopped the high-powered running teams. And at linebacker, this was the one reason Georgia's defense wasn't completely elite a season ago, was because the linebacker took a hit from losing Roquan Smith in 2017, and it never returned to format. Many reporters asked Kirby Smart how he would replace Roquan, and he kept saying it'd be by committee. He wasn't lying, it was by committee, but the void left by Roquan was never filled. However, it will be this year. If you watch the G-Day game, Nakobe Dean, the 5-star linebacker that Kirby Smart recruited in the 2019 class, was on the first team defense nearly the whole game. So obviously Kirby has high hope and praise for Nakobe Dean. As he said, he's not your typical freshman. And if you watch the game tape, Nakobe Dean was all over the field. He was tracking down every player, running at the ball, kind of like a Roquan Smith. Obviously, he's not going to be on his level, but the linebacker play will take a step up for UGA in 2019, and Monty Rice will be healthy. So Monty Rice and Nakobe Dean playing together, if they stay healthy, linebacker play will definitely take a step up in 2019. The pass rush will as well, because Nolan Smith and Jermaine Johnson, if you watched the G-Day game, Jermaine Johnson owned Isaiah Wilson on a good amount of plays, getting in there, disrupting the plays, and Fromm kind of had to get rid of the ball quicker than he would have had to normally. So pass rush with a good secondary, better linebacker play, Georgia's defense will be better in 2019 than it was in 2018.